Usher's career in the music and celebrity industries has been nothing less than an emotional roller coaster, with highs and lows associated with controversy and success. His mother's crucial choice to allow him to move in with the well-known recording tycoon Diddy was one that undoubtedly affected his career. This choice, which was made in the hopes of making Usher a household name, had some unanticipated repercussions that have persisted over time. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rumor Spill. There are many different stories about Diddy, but one that isn't as well known centers on Gona, Usher's mother. After learning of the upsetting details regarding Usher's attendance at Diddy's notorious Flavor Camp, she contemplated filing a lawsuit against the organization Get Seated Guys. It was in the middle of all the flash and glamour that Usher supposedly encountered circumstances so bad that Diddy had to put him in the hospital. Usher's brilliant career was not only shadowed by this episode, but it also unintentionally gained him notice in a recent court dispute. Though not mentioned by name, Diddy was linked to music business rumors when a mysterious line from Lil Rod's song appeared to be directed at Usher. The song's lyrics described an artist, not just any artist, but one who had performed on the Super Bowl stage and taken center stage after a lucrative run in Las Vegas. The implication was obvious, and the focus unintentionally returned to Usher, tying together narratives from the past and present. It appears that Usher was involved in a convoluted and contentious network of celebrity ties. There were rumors circulating regarding his supposed meetings with celebrities, such as Meek Mill, the rapper from Philadelphia who was formerly connected to Nicki Minaj. These tales, combined with Usher's name, created an image of a guy swept up in the unrelenting wave of rumors and attention. The story surrounding Gona, Usher's mother, is one of conjecture and allegations. Many have questioned whether she was aware of the difficulties her kid encountered while hanging out with Diddy. Her quiet was frequently taken to mean that she was participating in the rumors that were circulating, something she vehemently denied. She justified her choice to give Diddy Usher, pointing to her in-depth study and a mother's instinct that this was the best course of action for Usher's emerging career. Gona didn't make her choice hastily. Usher looked for a mentor who could help him navigate the difficult waters of the music business when he signed with Face Records. Diddy felt like the ideal choice because of his enormous influence in the music industry. Gona recalled that Diddy intervened at a pivotal moment when Usher's career was in jeopardy, vowing to mentor Usher. She put her trust in Diddy, making a choice that many people would later examine and question. The stories of Usher's time at Flavor Camp are fantastic and diverse. One such story tells of a night out at a homosexual bar after Broadway shows, where Diddy made a decision that surprised Usher. According to a witness, the group's desire to unwind after a night of performances was what spurred the spontaneous trip. Usher was not at all familiar with the club, which was renowned for its lively vibe, but he appeared to like it, interacting with guests and taking in the atmosphere. But Usher's night out was only a peek at the complicated world he was living in. The larger-scale disputes emerged when claims that Usher was disseminating a sexually transmitted illness appeared. Quantasia Sharpton was among the accusers who filed a lawsuit, alleging Usher had endangered their health by hiding his illness. These lawsuits and the rumors of a settlement complicated Usher's already turbulent story even further. The accusations and court cases depicted a star juggling a tangle of personal and professional obligations. Nevertheless, the question of his mother's involvement and awareness persisted throughout. Did she realize the suffering her kid was going through under Diddy's guidance and in the shadow of his fame? When it became known that Usher's hospitalization, which was directly related to his time with Diddy, had prompted Gona to think about filing a lawsuit, this question became even more urgent. Usher spoke up to Howard Stern in an honest talk that provided some insight into his experiences at the infamous Flavor Camp. He told of seeing things that were beyond comprehension, things that, in his adult life, he would never allow his own child to experience. These disclosures spoke to a more complex, untold tale, which Usher committed to examining in a later work. Usher's mother's role in the story is still up for discussion and conjecture.
The ongoing relationship between a mother and her son, navigating the intricate web of fame, endures despite the scandals and difficulties and continues to be a moving subplot in the greater story of Usher's legendary career. The story of Gona Usher, Usher's mother, considering suing Get Seated Guys, began when she learned of the disturbing details of her son's attendance at Diddy's flavor camp. This choice was not made hastily. Rather, it was the result of developing worries about Usher's health that were heightened by his hospital stay, which prompted severe concerns about the surroundings he was subjected to while being mentored by Diddy. The disputes involving Usher didn't end there. His name was linked to a number of legal and private conflicts that received extensive media coverage.
Notably, Usher's history was alluded to in the enigmatic lyrics of Lil Rod's song, rekindling public curiosity about his contacts and purported interactions with the elite. This included speculated connections to well-known personalities in the music business, which only served to deepen the intricate story of Usher's life as it was told in the public eye. The conversation over Janetta's apparent awareness of Usher's difficulties heated up as the focus returned to her. Critics conjectured about her participation and even complicity in Usher's hardships, especially during his early years with Diddy. Janetta defended her choices by citing her thorough research and the challenging considerations she faced as a mother in an effort to give her son the best chance possible in the competitive music business. Her decision to put Usher under Diddy's tutelage was not without its unexpected consequences. The days of Taste Camp, with their contentious gatherings and misbehavior accusations, were a far cry from Janetta's optimistic image of her son's future. The darker sides of Usher's rise to fame were revealed by tales of nights spent in strange locations and the unsettling claims of a health concern. Usher's career continued to advance despite the numerous legal and personal conflicts he encountered, which tested his resilience. Usher went through a turbulent time as a result of the allegations of spreading a sexually transmitted infection and the ensuing legal actions, which clouded his accomplishments and raised questions about his morality. The role of Usher's mother continued to be a topic of conversation during these difficulties. Fans and pundits alike analyzed and discussed her choices, especially the one to allow Usher to move in with Diddy. To fully comprehend the nuances of Usher's early career, it became imperative to address the topic of her knowledge of what transpired at Taste Camp and her subsequent actions or lack thereof. Usher overcame hardship by addressing the controversy and making subtle allusions to the more in-depth tales that remained untold. His interview with Howard Stern offered insight into his experiences at prison camp, implying a story full of shocking and illuminating scenes. Fans hoping for an understanding of the struggles and victories that molded Usher were given optimism when he announced that he would explore these tales in a later book. The rich tapestry of Usher's life continues to enthrall and fascinate as the story goes on. The bond between a mother and her son as they ride the erratic waves of fame and money is at the center of this story. The decisions Janetta took, which were motivated by her desire to see her son succeed, shed light on the challenges of loving a child in the face of intense media attention and the constant demands of being a celebrity. Ultimately, the narrative between Usher and Janetta serves as evidence of the resilient relationship that exists between a mother and her offspring, a link that endures the passage of time and the difficulties of a life in the spotlight. The underlying theme of family, love, and perseverance continues to be a moving reminder of the human element in the glittering world of stardom as the world watches and waits for the untold chapters of Usher's journey. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.